YouTube's support system has to be one of the worst support systems I've ever encountered on a platform, and I'm going to explain why and my experience with YouTube support. For those who do not know, about, let's say, 2 or 3 months ago now, my channel was falsely deleted by YouTube's automated system, and I'm saying automated system for YouTube's child safety policy that I did not violate. And when this happened, I woke up and I seen an email. I immediately panicked like anybody would, and a few minutes after I processed, I immediately made an appeal through the page that YouTube wanted me to. For not even 7 minutes later, it was 7 minutes, I got a reply back saying, basically, we're not putting your channel back onto YouTube. No. So that made me even panic even more, because I was already panicking as it was, and this made me panic even more. I'm not gonna lie. And so I'm trying everything already to try to sort the situation out. I'm reaching out to people. I'm searching stuff up. I'm looking at anything I can, and nothing seems like it's gonna be any good of an outcome. Especially when I try to appeal again, and YouTube wouldn't even accept another appeal from me. Their automated response was, you already appealed, please check the appeal from that. So I'm trying everything, and this goes on for maybe 2 or 3 days, even more probably. And I give up at this point. I actually gave up after a few days of trying. I accepted the fact that I'm not getting my channel back. I'm not gonna get my channel back. An automated system obviously isn't gonna listen. And since nobody at YouTube was actually reading these appeals, not just my appeal, but probably every single appeal there is there, it's not gonna change anything, me making multiple appeals just for the same automated message. So I give up. And by the way, when I say I tried everything, I tried everything. I even at Team YouTube on Twitter, and I told them, hey, my channel got deleted falsely. I made maybe a few, maybe it was 1 or 2. I'm not sure how many I did make, but I know I did at them on Twitter to try to help, and that didn't do anything, because their response to that was, well, you've already received this response, you already appealed and made a response, so we're not gonna help you. So that wasn't gonna do anything. And basically, whenever anybody adds Team YouTube on Twitter, that's basically the same response that you're gonna get, if not another automated response. And so I gave up, and I started acquiring the channel I'm posting this on now. And during that, on New Year's Eve, I appealed again, and I didn't appeal, by the way, keep this in mind, I didn't appeal through YouTube, the page that YouTube wanted me to, and the page basically is just YouTube, the YouTube channel termination page for appealing. That's basically all it is. I didn't appeal through that though. I appealed through the brand account page for appeals, because my channel was linked to a brand account. That's how I put it when I made a YouTube channel. So I appealed through that, and I was very surprised when my channel was put back onto YouTube. Because when I made the appeal, I didn't expect the response back. I expected it to be the same outcome. I expected it to be an immediate response of just, no, you're not gonna we're not gonna put your channel back onto YouTube. You already had made an appeal. Please check that appeal for more information. That's not what happened. My channel got put back onto YouTube, and when this happened, I was shocked and I was happy. I didn't have any words because I was genuinely shocked, but I was happy. I had already acquired this channel when I got that back, so now I just have 2 channels, and so in my mind, I'm like, oh well, I'll just use that channel for a backup. The channel that was deleted, of course. So, not even 5 days later, my channel gets deleted again. It got deleted again. And when I seen this, I was like, really? And it's for the same policy, by the way. It's for the same exact policy. Below the termination email was a video that was deleted. It was one video that was deleted. It was a short I uploaded the night before. That's what was deleted. And this didn't follow YouTube's policy of how they deal with strikes. They didn't warn me, or they didn't just give me a strike. No, it was 1 strike, you're out. That's how it went. So they skipped the whole strike process, and instead they literally just terminated my channel. That's what they did. So it didn't follow that policy, because I know there's gonna be somebody that says, well, you probably had too many strikes. No, I didn't. I've gotten warnings from YouTube before, and I didn't take the trainings on them because YouTube requires everybody to do a training if you get a warning. I did that, and they had expired long ago. So it was one video that was short, and that was it. That's all it took. That's all it took for them to be like, no, your channel's gone. That's all it took. And so they terminated it again, and now it's 2 videos. One of them being the short that they just put back up. They terminated it again. And that's how I know that it was automated, besides every other email and every other response I got. That's how I knew it was automated even more. And how I know just YouTube's support system is literally just automation. Because they terminated the same video they just put back up. That's what they terminated. And so they didn't just terminate that either. Now they terminated another video. Saying that also violated the policy. That's the 2 emails and then the termination I got, which again didn't follow the strike policy that YouTube has. And I was even more mad at this point. And what I did this time was, off of this channel, I contacted YouTube creator support, and I tried talking to somebody. And by the way, the first person I spoke to, he wasn't any help. He didn't even want to help. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna name people likely, or I'm not gonna name people at all. But the first person who I spoke to was like, no, we can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. So that's how that went. And then the second person I spoke to pretended he actually cared, and went and said, "Oh, I'm making an inquiry or a ticket or something with our internal team. They're gonna look over it, and then you'll have a response soon." Quote unquote soon. It took 2 weeks. In which I had to email this person about 2 times to ask. And when I did, it was just, please be patient. And it's like, yeah, I'm trying to be patient, but it's kind of been like 2 weeks. And when I did get a reply 2 weeks later, it was another automated reply that basically said, well, you're not getting your channel back, so man. So, apart from that, And apart from me contacting YouTube creator support in between that period, and the person be like, well, I can't do anything because you've already spoken to us and somebody's already put it into our quote unquote internal team. Yeah. And by the way, before anybody says that, well, you don't know if it's automated or not, it says in the emails I got that we use a combined system, and this is quoting, by the way, we use a combined system of automated, we use a combined system of automated systems, or something like that, something along those lines, to determine if somebody violates our rules. It's something like that, but I know that's what it says. So I'm just done, and that's where it leaves off, because I tried to appeal once again for the same response. And by the way, just to say this, when your channel gets banned, that also means all the other channels are just profiles you have on that one account. Wherever your YouTube channel is linked, those profiles or channels also get banned. They also get banned. And by the way, just to say something else, I read the child safety policy, and from that policy, I seen absolutely nothing that I violated. I had somebody else read it, and even they said, "No, you didn't do anything. Like, no, you didn't do anything." So I read the policy, determined I didn't do anything. Apparently, YouTube also knew that I didn't do anything because they went and put back on my channel, but they just took it back down in spite of YouTube's automated system, like, just being messed up. That's what it comes down to. It's just messed up. And this isn't just a one-time thing, like, just this has happened. I looked up other bands, and it wasn't the same exact experience, but another creator had this issue too. And I went into a Discord server. It's where basically a whole bunch of creators can meet other creators and stuff. And somebody I spoke to, another small creator, said that, oh yeah, that's happened to me too, and they put back my channel. Because after a certain period, you can appeal again, and it's not just the same automated response you get, but you gotta wait like a week or two or something. And I'm like, really? And if you go look up on Twitter, and you go look up of mentions of just Team YouTube, half of them will be that people's channels got terminated falsely. And then you just get the same response that YouTube's support account, Team YouTube, gives, because that's also automated. So that really goes to show you how much YouTube really cares about their users. It frustrates me and makes me mad, and it's genuinely messed up how a platform can do this. I've had worse experiences with worse platforms, and none of them comes close to this one. And maybe that's just because it was my channel this time, something I take very seriously. Maybe it's because of that, but this has to be down for the worst experience I've had with a platform support ever. It definitely tops any other experience I've had, because at least in those experiences, I've gotten some kind of resolution, even if it is a bad platform support. I've gotten some type of resolution. In this case, I didn't get any resolution. I completely just got I got it fucked over. That's basically what it was. So, for those of you who wanted to know what happened after my channel was put back up, that's what happened. And that's why I now upload on this channel. So I hope that clears any questions. If you guys still do have questions, just leave them in the comments, and then I will reply to your comment if I see it. that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you guys liked this video, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on all my social medias, my Twitter, my Instagram, join my Discord server. All will be linked down below. And until then, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.